Woo! Hello everybody, it's once again time for another trailer reaction, and Spider-Man Homecoming, trailer number 3 just came out today from Marvel, and I thought let's go ahead and take a look at it. 1, 2, go!
Finally, here we go.
Yeah, finally.
Good evening, Peter. You have 576 possible web shooter combinations.
Wow.
I can keep that suit?
Yeah, doesn't fit me.
When's our next retreat?
What, next mission? We'll call you. All right?
It's not 100. I'm just
More of the same. Yeah.
All right, kid. Good luck out there.
Hey, Peter. You coming tonight? I can't tonight. I got the Stark internship.
I do love how that suit does that.
Mr. Stark, here's my report for tonight. I stopped the Grand Theft bicycle. Hey, could you do me a favor? Hold on to that. Oh, I helped this old lady and she bought me a churro. So, that was nice.
Yeah.
I just feel like I could be doing more. Wait a minute. You guys aren't the real Avengers. Hulk gives it away.
Yeah.
New move I'm working on. Not bad. God, this feels so strange. These weapons are crazy dangerous.
Listen, Peter, there are people who handle this sort of thing. Can't you just be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man?
Yeah. He said it. Uh-oh.
Activating parachute.
The world's changing, boys. It's time we change too.
Michael Keaton's so awesome.
My chance to prove myself. We have a Spanish quiz.
You gotta get better at this part of the job.
I don't understand. I'm intimidated.
Okay, his suit does a lot of stuff.
Hey, where are you going? What are you hiding, Peter? I'm just kidding, I don't care. Bye.
There's a ton of other subsystems in here, but they're all disabled by the training wheels protocol.
I'm sick of Mr. Stark treating me like a kid.
But you are a kid.
Yeah, a kid who can stop a bus with his bare hands.
Okay. Didn't have quite the same reaction that I got from the Thor trailer, but we did see a lot of new stuff in this trailer, or at least new stuff for me. Primarily, really early on, with his suit. His suit does so much. It's definitely reminding me of the Iron Spider that Tony Stark gave him. So I think that's really cool. And what did this thing say? It was like how many combinations?
576.
576 web combinations. Hey man, as long as they look cool, I mean this is nuts. I can almost see why they want to that you want to scale back this costume. I mean, it almost seems like too much. Not that I'm taking anything away from it. I think the costume itself looks friggin' fantastic. I love it. He's just, we've seen some of that. He's having fun. He's bombing the pool. Oh, that was pretty cool. But then in some of this new footage here, yeah, where is it? Like, this is also pretty cool. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it just kind of. I mean, we know that it does this, but I just love this. I mean, just to go at it again, he just loves that little. He presses the spider symbol and it just kind of snaps forward. So that's really great. Love the way that looks. I think that's the only thing that's going to upset me is later on is when he loses that suit. It clearly he loses the suit. He goes to some kind of old, thing that he just puts on for it. I also like this. This right here. This half mask thing, because we see, in the comics he does that all the time. And the only time we really saw that in the other Spider-Man movies, to my knowledge, is of course the famous upside down kissing scene with him and Mary Jane. So that was pretty cool. I like this. Just one more time for this.
Hey, could you do me a favor? Hold on to that.
See, he's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, right? He's great. Tom Holland is looking like he's going to do so good in this. I think he's a really good mix. I was upset with Andrew Garfield leaving. I didn't like that. I thought he was a really good Spider-Man overall. But Tom Holland seems like he's really legit doing this, doing a good job. You know, and he buys him a churro, so that was nice. This is an extended scene. That, I mean, I've seen them seen the scene before, but when they add in this little shocker equipment, I think that's pretty cool. It adds a little bit more danger to it, and it's kind of weird that we don't really see a lot of this day-to-day street level saving people sort of thing, and that's kind of odd when you think about it. We've had all these superhero movies, and it usually deals on a much larger scale. I mean, Captain America, he's fighting the Nazis. Iron Man, he's fighting these high-tech, big-shot people that are like trying to, you know, threaten the whole friggin' world, and Hulk's running away and stuff. But we rarely see these ground helping people scenes. But you know, this is really cool. I like, you know, he's stopping muggers. He's helping old lady cross the street. You know, he's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So everything's great. And of course, it doesn't. What does this say? I lost an electron. Are you positive? Yeah. All the science jokes. You love that stuff. You love that science jokes. Right there's a new scene where he's caught by the vulture. And then his suit sends out a parachute? Take all that mess away, man. One of those 500 web combinations is going to be him making a parachute. He's done that in the comics before, right? We've all seen that. Michael Keaton. Dang, you are cool, Michael Keaton. Ah, he's coming at me. There's the shocker. I'm assuming it's the shocker. He has the yellow armbands. So it definitely has some sort of the equipment here. What else? What else can I see in here? Who are you playing? Donald Glover. Who are you playing again? Hold on, one sec. Donald Glover. Doesn't say. Doesn't say what he's supposed to be. He could be Miles Morales. He could. That'd be an interesting little tie-in, wouldn't it? You know, he could take over the thing at one point, but Donald Glover might be a little older. I don't know how old he is, but Tom Holland is definitely younger. I think that's safe to say. So I don't know if he'll be Miles Morales. Could be. I thought this was kind of funny. His eyes are malfunctioning. Ah! Yeah. So what else do we got? We've seen that. I can mute it. There we go, and just let it play. And there he looks like he was at prom or something. Go back. There you go. Yeah, it's at a dance. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen all that. And there's a more shots from gosh, who's she playing again? Liz, I think was she playing Liz Allen? I cannot remember. Michelle. That's right, Michelle. Okay, well, anyway, new scene with her in it. It's cool nonetheless. And of course, we've seen them holding together Staten Island Ferry. And she's like, "I don't care. I don't care what you do." Notice he's wearing the same shirt right there, by the way, if I can get it. Same shirt. So that means he was talking with Tony Stark, probably in that same, or at least in the same day. I also thought this was interesting. The what do you call it? The training wheels. Yeah, training wheels protocol to prevent him from doing something else that the suit can do. What else can this suit do? I don't need my Spider-Man to be another Iron Man, okay? I feel like Sony, they recognize that Iron Man he's the real go-to for Marvel. Like, he's the one we all want to see. Personally, I'm always up for more Captain America. All right, Captain America is amazing, but I can recognize that Robert Downey Jr. is definitely the main star of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I can acknowledge that. And I feel like Sony is like, all right, listen, if we're going to let you have Spider-Man in the Avengers, we need a few things back. And we already saw that Tony Stark was in Spider-Man Homecoming, but now we've got his suit, which is, let's face it, it's like another Iron Man suit. It really is. In fact, in a lot of ways, it's kind of weird because I would almost say it's more advanced than the Iron Man suit is. It's not shooting pulse rockets and whatnot, but or repulsor rays, but you know, it's deploying parachutes. It's shooting. It's got 500 web combinations, and I don't know. It's just, is that necessary? Does this need to be? Do we need to have the Iron Spider in this? Why can't it just be Spider-Man in his costume, you know, doing what he does? I don't know. I'm sure they won't leave all of that stuff in there. I mean, obviously, I know he loses the costume at some point, but hopefully he either A, gets it back at some point, and foregoing that, he gets a version of it that doesn't have all the bells and whistles. Because I don't need Spider-Man to be Iron Man. All right, let him be Spider-Man. Where are they here? See, there's 2 beds here. Are they in a hotel room? Where are they? Ah, this is during the Washington trip. Obviously, they go to Washington D.C. on probably a class trip, and that's what it is. They're sharing a room, and Spider-Man's there. It's kind of like when it's like Bruce Wayne's going to Metropolis, and all of a sudden Batman shows up. Suspicious. In fact, right here, you see, there he is. I actually don't dislike that at all. I think it looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Spider-Man Noir. If you haven't seen that, it's actually a little bit of Spider-Man Noir and a little bit of Scarlet Spider. I see kind of a mixture of those two in there. At least that's what springs to mind. But yeah, here we go. July 7th. I know I'm going to get a ticket, so what do you guys think of the new Spider-Man trailer? Let me know in the comments, and you know, if you want to see more superhero trailer reactions, I can make that work, you know. But until next time, later guys.